What's going on, y'all? It is your boy Coop, and we are checking out an amazing faction weapon, the Guiding Star. This is from Dead Orbit. This review was supposed to be for the Basilisk, or I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not 100%. The Dead Orbit shotgun they get for Victory Week. Unfortunately, Dead Orbit has one. I pledged a future war cult because I wanted the sidearm. Now, I do have these weapons from previous faction rallies, and I just never really tested them out. But I decided I was going to go and playtest some of these weapons so I could do a video on the top faction weapons. My god. Dude, this weapon is out of control. Not the Basilisk, I'm talking about the Guiding Star. Dude, the fact that it has the high caliber rounds that stagger enemies, that makes it retarded. And by retarded, I mean not retarded, I mean awesome. It is so good. I'm going up against Vigilance Wings. I'm going up against the Graviton Lance. And I am just smoking these guys because they can't aim. Because it's like they're getting electrocuted. It's like, that's what it's like. They just can't seem to hit me once I start shooting them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get killed quite a few times. But I won a lot of one-on-one encounters. And, the other team lost every match that we played. And I'm just queuing up in solo and quick play, so it's not like I'm, up there in competitive, queuing in solo and just destroying everybody. It's not like something that's going to give you a crazy unfair advantage. But look at that stability, man. Look how easy it is to hold that weapon on an enemy, and it's a 600 round per minute auto rifle, which is a really high rate of fire. That's awesome. I mean, that is so awesome to have something in this archetype that has that high caliber rounds. Also, I have the masterwork on there that gives me a little bit of range. And range would be the one drawback I would say to this. The range isn't bad. It's a little more than, like, say, anti-OD. Well, yeah, it's a little bit more. I mean, nothing too substantial. It's not going to reach out, like a pulse rifle. The shotgun, though, guys, I don't really have much to say about it. It's a shotgun, and you get it from Dead Orbit. That was supposed to be the focus of this video, but as I used it, I kind of realized there's nothing really special about it. It has some range, which is nice, but that's kind of all it has. I mean, it doesn't have anything to write home about. I would just use the one you get from Brother Vance that's full auto, and, call it a day. There's no reason to have this one instead of quite a few other shotguns, and I would rather use a slug shotgun if I'm going for the range like that, or even a fusion rifle, so I would say there's no sense in using the shotgun, and that is basically sums up my review of the shotgun. But the Guiding Star, guys, which I'm so happy I decided to test out during this, because it has become one of my favorite weapons right now for that primary slot, so I can use it with my Graviton Lance, and so I'm still using the meta, but I'm also have something for that close mid-range that is just stellar, that keeps people from being able to shoot me. I can't tell you how many encounters I won just because they were missing shots. You're just not expecting 700 bullets to the face in a matter of seconds, especially with the stagger effect. If you guys do not have this weapon, I just figured a lot of people have pledged up the Dead Orbit this week to get the Graviton Lance Catalyst, because let's be honest, they're flat earth shills, and they're sellouts, okay? That's what they are. And when I say flat earth shills, guys, I'm just kidding. I do not believe the earth is flat, alright? It's just a Joe Rogan joke, okay? Anyways, so unfortunately, we did not get the damn sidearm from Future War Cult, which would have been awesome, has kill clip, plus it's basically like the last hope with kill clip, which, man, how sexy would that have been? But, nope, can't. Gotta get the stupid old Dead Orbit shotgun. Anyways, but if you have this weapon from Dead Orbit, this is definitely worth pledging to Dead Orbit next faction rally just to get this, in case you're one of those people who just wants to sit with the same faction. This weapon is so good. It's definitely one of the top 10 weapons in the game, which, I mean, in my opinion, I think it is. I guess it depends on how good you are with this archetype of weapon. It does fire a little faster, but I think the handling and stability is just so good. It just feels right. How some weapons just feel like they got the whole package happening? That's what this one feels like. It feels like it was well thought out. All the perks that it has are just really clicking together. Definitely put a masterwork on it, guys. The little bit of range extra boost I got really I found to be helpful. So the positives are going to be the stability and the handling, because I find those to be really good, really easy to track and target. I mean, For me, it was. You may have a different experience, but you know, just play with it for a little bit if you're not used to using this archetype of weapon. And you see that, like, I went off target quite a few times. He just couldn't shoot me, and that is amazing. Anyways, a few other weapons that I will be busting out here in the future. There's some future War Cult weapons. That is who I pledged to. I got everything from them. So I will be going through, and if there's something worth making a video about, I will. I just so happen to have kind of lucked out today, you know, using this one and finding out that it totally wrecks shop. If you guys know of any other weapons that you want me to like do something, maybe you like found some like secret, you know, hardcore Henry type shotgun or auto rifle or pulse rifle or something, I would love to know what it is so I can test it out. Maybe we can get a video on that one, or some of the top, you know, unused weapons in Destiny right now, because I find that stuff to be really interesting in games. You know, going through, playing with something and seeing like what kind of combinations work. Again, Lion Rampart is what I'm using as my exotic in this, and it was nice. It was pretty nice having the Lion Rampart, because the hip fire is fairly decent with this auto rifle. I know it seems weird because it's such a high rate of fire auto rifle, but it just doesn't struggle with keeping the reticle on the target. It doesn't have an issue with that. It's not like kicking up really high at all. The kick falls back down pretty much in the same area. If anything, the handling is so fast that I wasn't used to being able to kind of move around while aimed on sights that quickly. And if anything, guys, that is exactly what you want in a weapon. You want it to be so good in one area that you have to get used to not having something far more shitty. That's like your girlfriend coming in and saying, I'm gonna be twice as hot every day from now on, and you're just like, well, I guess I'll just have to get used to it. Basically like that. In fact, it's exactly the same as that. So, I mean, don't try to say that that's like a crazy example, stupid analogy. Nope, it's exactly like that. Stop arguing with me about it. That's what it's like. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for me today. I will be back with the future War Cult weapons, as well as covering some of the Forsaken news that's coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back next time. Peace in the Middle East.